Hi, I'm Dean from Spitzie's Harley Davidson, and just wanted to talk today about traveling. A few years ago, I did a cross-country trip on one of our Harley Davidson Ultra Classics, and a lot of people ask me questions about what it's like to do a trip across country, and maybe some tips about how to pack, things like that. First of all, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have the right motorcycle to travel across country. A bike like this that has a nice fairing on it, nice windshield, these lower leg shields here, gives you some ample protection against the elements. You never know what you're going to run into when you travel. It could be rain, could be hail, could be a lot of wind. But it just makes the trip a lot more enjoyable if you're not being, buffeted or beat to death. And also, you want to make sure you wear the right clothing. Believe it or not, traveling out west when it's extremely hot, a long sleeve shirt goes a long way to saving your hide, because riding in a t-shirt with the sun blazing down on you all day long is just going to, within a couple days, you're going to be done. You're not going too far. Anyways, talk a little bit about this bike as far as the luggage capacity. This bike, the Harley Davidson Ultra Classic, makes a great motorcycle for traveling because of the amount of storage that you have. The Tour Pack, which is this piece right here, can hold a lot of clothing in here. Put a lot of goodies. Gives you plenty of room. It's watertight. You don't have to worry about putting your clothes in plastic bags, because they're not going to get wet. The saddlebags, which are top loading, which is a nice feature. You can open them just like this, and you can load the saddlebag with these. They give you these nice liners to put your clothes in, which slide right into the saddlebags. So when you get to a place at night, you can just pull the liner out, take it inside with your clothing. Same way with the Tour Pack on the back. Now, little tips about packing for traveling. First of all, you want to make sure you have all your weight, the real heavy items on the motorcycle, or your clothing or boots or whatever. You want tools, you want them low on the bike to keep the balance right. You never want to load them up in the Tour Pack, because then the bike becomes too top heavy and it's going to be a lot to handle. So you put all your heavy stuff down low. You also want to make sure that your rain suit, which you definitely want to have a rain suit, is packed for easy access, whether it's in the saddlebag or on top of your clothing in the Tour Pack. Because when rain hits, obviously you got to be quick, get your gear on, or it's going to be an unpleasant ride from there on. Another nice feature on this bike is the radio system, which can make long days and long miles a lot easier to spend, because it gives you a little bit of something. You can listen to different channels, listen to talk radio, just while the hours away. And you can put satellite radio on here. It has CB. You can also do bike-to-bike communication, some things like that, which just helps in making the trip a lot more enjoyable. Also, you want to make sure your bike's been checked over thoroughly before you go on the trip. So if you go to a good dealer like Spitzie's Harley Davidson, we have the best service department in the Northeast, and we do a lot of travelers every year. We make sure their bikes are ready to go and get on the road and have a great trip.